All right, everyone, we are here with War 4 against Juggernauts. Today I'm taking in Onslaught, Titania, and Null. I've got Path 5 in Section 1, Path 2 in Section 2, and then a shared fight on one of the shared islands. So, starting out here on Path 5, this Elsa we are taking with Onslaught. Benefit here is that we will always be able to stun. On top of that, it will be a passive stun. At least as long as after we knock her down and she goes debuff immune, or she tries to shrug it, and therefore we can just easily pause our neuro shocks throughout the fight. So game plan here was to mix in combos and heavies. My plan was if the combo wasn't going to put her over a bar of power, it was going to be a combo. If it was going to put her over a bar of power, I decided to heavy. That way we can work in more neuros and the pause timer. And then build the special 2, nuke her down with special 2, and just pretty much continue that all the way. And keep degens and neuroshocks paused. Pretty much baiting out special 1. So rank 3 Elsa, not really a hard fight at all. It's just really paying attention. Yeah. I don't remember if I invuln. I don't think I did boost, great boost here. Oh, I used the combat region. Yep, so here fight's going really smooth. I do make sure that if I'm going to drop a special 2, I'm gonna do it while the Fury is up and the protection is down. So there's the heavy off of that. Go into special 2 here after a couple hits, and you see it just kind of melts her away. And bye-bye goes Elsa. Next fight is Wong. We are taking it with Titania. Game plan was just to build the special 3, have Wong sitting at 0 power, work in a heavy before we throw the special 3 to remove ebb and flow knockdown, and then heavy spam against the wall until he's done. I decided to go ahead and use science power back boosts. Wasn't really needed for either of my fights, but it was nice to kind of have that little safety net in case the heavy chain at the end does not KO the defender. So easy start here so far. Wong being a bit passive there. Now just trying to bait out special 1s. He's not really having it. Finally throws it there. Just instinctively heavied him there. Didn't really need to do that. But I figured as we work to special 3, removing the protection isn't a bad choice. It's just a choice. So getting closer to the special 2. Or sorry, to the special 3. There I actually thought I was... No. I don't actually, still just retaliating that special 1 with a heavy to work off the protection. And there we go. Into special 3. Wasn't worried about his charges because we're going to heavy spam here. And the burst damage takes him down. So, easy fight for Titania. Next up, Path 2, Section 2. Gonna take the Sasquatch. Same kind of concept, except we don't have to worry about ebb and flow protection. So it's a build to special 3, heavy him down afterwards. Just look out for his stun immune when he goes in Wrath. I think we get him before he goes. He might go right afterwards, or the debuffs prevent it. So little bit of a power gain here from the Wong fight. It's the cross fight ability, not a big deal. Just paying attention to it, not pushing him red, which is not easy to do, pushing him red without a buff champion. So, being stubborn, would like to push him to special 2s. He's not having the special 1. Normally he's all about it. Finally throws a special 2. Gonna get this last special 1 out. Heavy into special 2 or special 3. Go in for heavy spams. It doesn't quite get him. We go in for 1 more. Bait out the special 2 because we have time. Throws it right away. And then I was going to relic into special 2, but he was KO'd after a combo, so not a big deal at all. Jabari Panther here was probably the one fight I was worried most about just because of Prey on the Weak or Feeble. game plan here was only to go to special 2. I was going to parry stun once at the beginning. That's just to turn willpower off. Not that it's an issue or anything. But I'm going to combo when she's below a bar of power, combo and turtle up block when she's above a bar of power, pushing her to special 2. I do want to execute some buffs so that I trigger EMP. That way I can build up neuroshocks really quickly and then just get to special 2 and throw it here. Wasn't really looking to pause these, her heavy and his heavy, not really that much reach there. So I didn't want to risk anything, just figured back-to-back special 2s would be enough. And honestly, it just ends up being enough comboing her after the first special 2. So easier fight than I thought it would be. Last fight of the war, LDS here on personal space regeneration. Taking this with null. Now the debuff despair is not going to work here. So I'm going to parry heavy for most of the fight to keep the spacing so that we keep the regen buffs off of her. Build the special 3. Make sure that the armor up is not on her for the special 3. Drop the special 3, and then after that, go back to the parry heavy. And you'll see me parry heavy and actually take a step off. That's so that we can spend more time apart. Because if I do just strictly parry heavy and let the idle run happen, we will build up regens on this node. So just backing up a little bit initially, not too much after the heavy. Didn't really care which special attack she threw. Just had to be ready for either one. And then we're getting close here to the special 3. I actually get there really quick thanks to the PS1 I decided to use. And I was kind of shooting for close to 30 Living Abyss. So I decide to go a few more heavies once we're at the special 3. So we bait out the special 1, but I decide to throw a couple more heavies. Remove the armor up there. Figured this is a good spot. Go into the special 3. You see the rat-a-tat-tat. And then here, it should have just been parry heavy constantly. But because of her being covered in all that black stuff from the corruption, my eyes just were not tracking her really well. So after this heavy, you're going to see me take a combo trying to parry. Whoops. It's all right. We got it there. And then I do it again. Okay. Okay. At this point, I'm getting pushed to the corner. She immediately throws a special 1 here where I back off. I'm worried about the regen, so I see the armor up. I know to remove it. It's gone. Throw the special 2. There's the regen, and the special 2 takes her out. So not a clean finish, but very safe fight. That was the end of my war. That put me at a total of 18 fights with no deaths after 4 wars. So good war for me. And then SSX is at 4-0 on the season. So matchmaking still working out in our favor here. Yeah, you know, expecting a pretty crazy schedule coming up at War 5 or War 6. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit subscribe, give it a like, and I will catch you guys at the next war.